You're being foolish by running off to America.
Yeah, well,
you should stay in Canada.
I have many other reasons for being there, but you see, I wonder about that because my experience with the Ontario College of Psychologists, I would say, suggests otherwise. Because none of my professional colleagues have, including physicians, with pretty much zero exception, have stood up publicly and said that what's happened to me is wrong, and I know why.
They're afraid.
Of course, they come to me privately. And why are they afraid? Well, it's very, very simple. They're afraid because the professional colleges have unlimited power of regulation over the members of regulated professions, which is pretty much what my Supreme Court challenge denial indicated. And if a professional is brought to task, let's say, by their professional college and loses their license, then they're terrified. And I looked at C-63 carefully, and it would produce a parallel bureaucracy, a bureaucracy that would regulate the speech and conduct of all Canadians in almost precisely the same way that the professional colleges regulate the speech and conduct of regulated professionals. I don't think Canadians would stand up. I've seen no evidence that they will. So now, I do understand that Trudeau's on his way out, and Canada...
Well, I think Canadians would, but it's a very good question about whether or not the professional and managerial caste would.
Well, I think we've seen the answer to that question. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this with any, I'm not happy about this. There's no pride in this. I think it's appalling. And I've talked to many physicians in particular, because it's mostly physicians I've talked to who are terrified of the Ontario College of Physicians, for example, because they'll make their life. I mean, this bloody court case for me has gone on 8 years. It's 8 years. It's cost me like $600,000. And it's not like I'm winning. Like, they can't take me out because I have independent sources of income and a reasonable public voice. But you have to be in a pretty unique position to be able to withstand that sort of lawfare for that amount of time. Like, I don't practice as a clinical psychologist anymore, and that became impossible in 2017, just like being a professor became impossible. So the forces that can be brought to bear against you if you dare open your mouth are more than most people can or will bear. And I can see why. I had 3 sources of income when I opposed Bill C-16, and I lost 2 of them. Right. The third one was entrepreneurial, and it was under my control. But 2 was a lot, and 3 would have been, catastrophic. And so if you only have 1, and that's your professional practice, well, it's not surprising that people are cowed and intimidated into silence.